Alright, good morning, friends. Welcome to our next update, I guess update 3 of the Shrub Evergreen garden, side yard. So previously, we had brush growing over from the estate subdivision, and it had overgrown the little antique fence and had literally kind of come out to that area. We did pay someone to come and whack a bunch of it back. And so, because the ground is hard, a lot of rock, some leftover concrete from years ago that was not done well, it is just more economic to do this little DIY hack. I call it fake it till you make it gardening. And right now it still does not look the greatest, but we're going to have bark and pine straw hopefully within the next 7 days, and that will kind of give this a little bit more natural landscape look. It just was going to be really cost prohibitive to do this tiny section. It's not very big, but it would involve a lot of excavation, a lot of dirt, a lot of manpower, and that's not what I want to spend my money on. So instead, I've had a lot of luck with container gardening, so we're going to give it a whirl with these. And I have seen other people on YouTube do something similar, so I feel like it can be done. So keep your fingers crossed. But as you know, we've got a wide variety, and I was inspired by another YouTuber. He has a nursery in North Carolina for a lot of these plantings. So again, you've seen some of these already. We've got the Sunshine Ligustrum. We have some different evergreens. We have the spruce. We have the Forever Goldie. We've got this wonderful Bobo hydrangea. Got lots of things going on here with purples and greens, and there'll be some pinks. Again, so we've got some new additions from Pike Nursery. We have this Banana Elysium, which is supposed to be shade tolerant, and again, sort of echoing kind of that green yellow sort of theme. We also have 2 more Bobo hydrangeas, and I will say, now granted this was end of season Home Depot, but you can see the difference between Pike and Home Depot. Now again, Pike is smaller, they're not a big box store, but they are a Metro Atlanta nursery. They have locations throughout Metro Atlanta. This was about maybe $15 difference, maybe 20. You can just see it's a healthier plant. There's a lot of new growth coming out. So not to say that you can't do well with Home Depot, because I think this little one will come along in the next year. It just didn't get a lot of TLC at Home Depot. But moving forward, I think definitely purchase my hydrangeas from Pike. I mean, for a little bit more, I think, you just get a better quality plant. And they were super nice. It was not crazy busy yesterday. I ordered online, went and they had everything ready and helped load the car. So kudos to our Pike Nurseries at Town Lake in Woodstock, Georgia. They were wonderful. And they also had my order ready much faster than I thought they would. So they are the only ones around here that I know of that's carrying the Banana Elysium. There might be some smaller local nurseries, but just the convenience, if you know what you want, being able to just go online, order it, and then they call you and say come get it. That's important to me, as a gardener and as a shopper. Anyway, so that a little bit about that. We're kind of starting to move down here now. Another Bobo hydrangea from Pikes. And then I got 2 Fire Chief arborvitaes, and they had these planted as a hedge at the Pike's nursery yesterday, and it was phenomenal. We still have obviously some other things coming. I have at least one more shrub and another, I guess, small shrub slash evergreen that I ordered from Home Depot. They have not shipped yet, I don't think, because obviously they're not coming from local. So hopefully they'll be here in another week or two, but I've got, placeholder pots for those. And then I do want to get a Japanese maple to put in a container. I know it sounds crazy, but it can be done because I've seen it. I want to get a small Japanese maple for this corner. And then they also had a Carolina cypress yesterday at Pike's. They had 2 left, I think. I may have to go back and get one. The price was not bad for the size. And again, I'll probably do it in a container. And I did research this, that yes, you can grow them in containers. Obviously, they need a little extra TLC, but that's the plan. So anyway, I think once we've got to get some more tarp. We are going to go back. We weren't sure if we wanted some here on the edge, but I think we've decided we do. So I've got some more tarp or whatever, landscaping fabric ordered. In some places we are doing cardboard. Good Lord, they're already practicing the bus runs. But I have no words. School should not be starting this early here in Georgia. But I'm retired now from teaching, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I feel sorry for the kids and the teachers, especially with the heat we're having, because they will not run the air conditioner worth a flip for the first 2 months of school. Anyway, back to gardening though, because thankfully now I get to do this instead of that. Even though I did love teaching, I love the fun parts, not the red tape and all the other stuff. And I do miss the kids and I miss the fun, but I don't miss all the other stuff. But getting back to this, I have done the cardboard method underneath parts of this. And again, I'm probably going to bring this out just a little bit and kind of follow this curve, I think. I haven't 100% decided, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And then just let the rest, I guess, be natural. Also still thinking about that back corner, but it's going to have to wait till winter because there is a bee's nest in the ground. And obviously, until we get some colder weather, that will be the time to address that. But I think, we'll kind of stop the little berm there and then kind of bring it out in a curve and then, just come forward. So we'll see. Again, I know it looks a little sketch right now, but I think once we get the mulch and the pine straw down, I think for this setting, because it's very woodsy here, I think it's actually going to blend in just fine. So, there's lots of other projects that I have in mind, but, you have to do what you can as you can. But overall, I'm very pleased with the plant selections and also the containers. Some people have asked me about those. These were all Home Depot. These are not real barrels. They are faux. I think they were $19 each. And then these gray planters, they are not cement. They do look it. And we have one we've got to finish leveling. But they are Vigoro, and I think they were $24.95 each, also Home Depot. So if I'm probably going to get a couple more just to make sure I have enough, because sure enough, I'll be short and then they won't carry them next season. Home Depot is very bad to do that. So if you like a container, get extra, because it's better to have too many than not enough. All right, so anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Again, I think in a year or two from now, when this has the mulch and the pine straw and we start getting some growth on this, I think this is gonna actually look really nice. And it's kind of a nice change from some of the other types of gardening that I do. And my goal is to have color year round here. Obviously the hydrangeas won't, but everything else I think should for the most part. So again, I may possibly, with this front part, if I can find a way, because again that's super rocky there, I may possibly put in, some smaller perennials, or this might be an area to do, some annuals. This might be a good place to put some lantana next year, and just have a little pop of color, and just sort of build this up like a little berm here. So lantana actually would probably be a good choice there. But for the most part, this is kind of where we're going. Again, we've got to finish that back part. Again, I've got another kind of pink purple shrub, a barberry bush coming, which it should stay small. I know they are super thorny, but the one I've ordered is called Rose Glow, and it's beautiful. And then I've got another shrub coming whose name escapes me at the moment. So I think at this point, if I can get a Japanese maple and maybe that Carolina cypress, and I was also maybe thinking about, I saw it was a plum colored smoke bush, maybe for that back corner. That might be nice, and that'd be a good place if it gets kind of bushy in the container, just sort of camouflage that sort of area. Then I think I will be done. So anyway, I have rambled on long enough, but for all of you who are dealing perhaps with an area that you want to beautify, but to try to do it in a somewhat budget friendly way, that's not going to break your back or your bank, because you've got lots of roots and bark, and it would involve some professional assistance, then I think this is hopefully a good alternative. So obviously I'll be checking in with you over the next few months, and of course I'll do another update once we get the mulch and the pine straw and the remaining plantings in. But it feels really good today to see this now sort of coming to life, and it makes me happy to come outside now and not see tons of weeds and shrubs and whatnot. And not to say that they don't have a place, because I know the birds do like to nest in that, but it's just problematic that it got out of control. And so really the only thing to do was to get rid of it, and it presented an opportunity to do something that really was not even on my radar 6 weeks ago. So anyway, I'm very pleased with it so far. And if you're dealing with an area of your property where this kind of thing is a challenge for you too, I hope it gives you some inspiration for how you could maybe go about beautifying that area without having to hire a lot of professional help and spend a lot of money on excavation and having dirt and all that stuff brought in. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great Monday and a great week. Most of you are living in an area with extreme heat and poor air quality, so take care everybody and stay safe. Bye bye.